Alright, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about the most basic stuff of how you can get into Amazon FBA, what it is, and how you guys can just start killing it in the 2018 year. Um, so getting started, for the most basic stuff for people that are completely new, Amazon FBA is fulfillment by Amazon. And basically what it is getting your product sourced from China or different suppliers and sending your product to the United States to Amazon FBA facilities for that product to sell on the Amazon marketplace. So once you guys get into this, like for the first time, you're probably wondering, oh, how can I source a product, or how much is that going to cost? That sounds difficult, guys. It's really not that hard, especially after you get your first product in. Um, and getting these products from China is the same thing as getting it off of Amazon or eBay. Of course, this might take a little bit longer. However, it's the same concept. Um, when you guys do get into your first product, don't be. Let's say your first product doesn't do well. Don't just give up from the start like that. Because if you give up like that, that's already your money thrown down the drain. That's already your learning experience thrown down the drain. Don't think of it as a failure experience. Think of it as a learning experience for you guys to hop onto the next product. Because guys, you got to remember, there's people out there that have done 3, 4, 5 different products and had them all fail, but usually people get it on their second or third product. So just keep that in mind, guys. That's the best thing that you guys can have for your mindset when you get into this type of business model. So let's say you go into Amazon and you want to do product research. Product research is the very first thing that you guys are going to be doing when it comes to Amazon FBA. And it is the most important thing that you're going to be doing. So you have to pay very close attention to it. You have to really dissect the market in order to figure out what products are good. So getting into this, if you've seen my previous videos, you can do product research for free. The only thing that you guys do need, and I can't keep stressing this enough, you need the Jungle Scout Chrome extension to figure out if a market's profitable, if if it makes enough revenue each month for you to make a profit off of it. What's the competition like? How old the market is, how young the market is, and all these things are going to factor in when it comes to picking your own product. So that's why you guys need a Jungle Scout Chrome extension. I believe it is 100 and something bucks. However, that you need this tool to do Amazon product research. If you don't use it, you're really just risking it when it comes to you're just basically just gambling when it comes to product research and trying to invest your first $1,000 into Amazon FBA. And getting into this, you're going to be probably spending anywhere from 500 to 1,500 bucks on your first batch of products. And in all honesty, guys, it can go all the way up to $2,000 if you do use certain product launch techniques like viral launch or jump send. And product launch is the second. I'd say that's 50% of the game, while product research is and sourcing your product is the other 50%. So when you do your product research, you have to look for products that are actually low reviews, low competition, and have a lot of demand. And don't pick any seasonal products. Like, don't pick gifts products, or products that don't really have a good use to them or can't be sold year round. Like, don't get into Easter eggs or Christmas tree bags, or I don't know, like Thanksgiving roosters or turkeys or whatever. You got to get into product markets that are going to help people, that solve people's problems. So there's this one product here. This market is very competitive. However, I forgot how long ago it was, but if you got into this market, you're probably doing really well right now. Uh, but this is the Jungle Scout Chrome extension. I'm gonna do some live product analysis for you guys. So generally what you want to look at when you get this Chrome extension, guys, this is literally the only thing that you need if you want to do when it comes to tools for Amazon FBA. It's the only thing that you do need. You can get the Amazon Web or Amazon FBA or the Jungle Scout web app. However, it is like 40 bucks a month. What you guys can do for that, if you don't want to keep spending the 40 bucks a month, just spend the 40 bucks, then grind it out for that whole entire month to find 10 different products, and then just cut off your subscription after that. But guys, getting into this market, when you look at these, when you first look at Jungle Scout Chrome extension, what you want to look at firstly is the reviews for this. Just look at the reviews and see how competitive it is. A lot of people, when they get into markets, they tend to um, think that they can just hop in and start selling. But guys, you gotta look at these reviews. The more reviews someone has, the more likely they're going to be selling a little bit more than a lot of other people. And that just means that people the reviews are the social proof for a product, which is why you see a lot of people with tons of reviews making a lot of money. So let's see here, 1,900 reviews making 16,000. Um, this one is an outlier right here, um, which is weird. So yeah, 1,900 reviews. Um, 1,000 reviews, and these people have been on the market for a very long time, and they just have a lot of product loyal customers. So if you have a lot of products, or a lot of products that have these many reviews on there, those are markets generally that you want to stay away from. However, if you have a lot of products on there that are in the 85 range, the 50 range to 39 reviews, 40 reviews, and keep scrolling down, and you see more of this, that just means that it's really competitive. People have already developed their place in the market. So you kind of just have to go off these the reviews, and plus the amount of revenue that they make, and then on top of that, the price ranges. So uh, generally what you want to do, you want to stay above $10. I'd say anywhere from 10 to 30 bucks, because you want, let's say you start selling the product for $10. Amazon FBA fees are around $5, I'd say average, and you're only going to be making $5 profit, if that. So you really want to pick products that are going to be selling anywhere from like $15 to $20 range, because you're going to get your money's worth. You're going to be making a good profit margin in order to invest into like another batch of products, or invest into your next um, product launch or whatever it is. So that's generally what you guys want to look at, and also the sales for it. This is really good. It ranges anywhere from 1,500 to 500 sales. That's basically the average for this, and that's really good too, because that just shows that the product has a lot of demand for the market, or a lot of demand. There's a lot of demand for it. So yeah, that's basically it for the product research part. So let's say I want to buy this product. Now, when you want to source a product, uh, a lot of times what people will do is they'll go to Alibaba, right? This is the product sourcing website. You can check this one out. Everything is relatively uh, cheap on here, as opposed to like DHgate. DHgate is a wholesale thing where the products have already been manufactured, the labor's already been put in to create the product, so it's like buying directly from. It's similar to Amazon. You just go on here and find products, but these are from China. They've already been made, manufactured, so all you have to do is buy it, and then within like 7 days, get it to you straight to Amazon. However, you can't really customize it. You can't really, put your own private label on it. So private labeling is basically where you put your own logo on something, you make it your own brand so that no one else can sell it. This is a strategic approach to it, and it's also a good thing too, because it really develops a business aspect around it. And if you don't private label stuff, people can just hop on your listing, and then they'll steal your sales. So it's great to differentiate your products, just to make sure that people can't do that. But I'll get into that in a different video. I just want to tell you guys the basics right now. So what you guys want to do, you go to Alibaba, and then you search. Let's say I want to sell corner guards. You go in here, and then you look through here trying to find out, um, what are some good deals. What are some good uh, price ranges that you're willing to work with that are in your budget range in order to invest your first $1,000 or $1,500 into your first product. So, scrolling down here, you can see there's tons and tons of suppliers. Um, and what you generally would do is you want to find a product on here that is differentiated or that is different from, you know, something that's already selling on the marketplace. So let's say you have a market full of these things right here. You want to go on here and then find a product that might be the same, but the when you go on the supplier's website, you're going to be able to find different add-on products that you can throw into the bundle and create a bundling product that really differentiate. Because if you don't differentiate in these marketplaces where there's tons of sellers selling the same thing, you're not going to sell. I've had that experience. I've had that failure in the past. I've mentioned that in my previous videos. But you have to differentiate. Not only that, you do have to make sure when you do differentiate, you don't have to be drastic. You don't have to throw in like a whole entire different product that's going to cost way more money. Just throw in simple add-ons. Even ebooks like that I mentioned in my previous video. Of course, some ebooks don't work with some products because like a corner guard. What type of ebook would you throw in for that? I mean, if you can think of something, then go for it. Anything to differentiate your product, to add more value to it. So let's say I want to get this. All you'd have to do is contact the supplier, leave a message, and start chatting with them. You do have to make an account on Alibaba to do this. It is free. You don't have to worry about that. So once you contact them, all you do is go here, or you can go to the chat now button, which is right here. Generally, they can chat now, but of course, right now it is. Well, they can't chat now because it is like I don't know, 4 a.m. over there in China. But generally, if you want to get back to them and get your messages replied to quicker, you should probably respond or message them around like 12 a.m. or 1 a.m. if you're up that late. But generally, what you guys want to do is go down here and then you message them and be like, how much, my name is Joel. I am with an Amazon business. I was wondering the cost for, I don't know, 300 pieces plus air shipping to the USA. So you guys generally want to do air shipping too, because if you do freight shipping, it's cheaper, but it takes way longer for you to get your product in, and then you have to do like inspections. You have to go through customs and all that other stuff. It is a real big headache. So you just want to stick to air shipping. Air shipping is going to be more expensive. You can ship much earlier too. You'll get your product within 7 days or so. It's really quick, but it is more expensive. That's why you have to pick a product that's really cheap on shipping and it's very small. It can fit in like a shoebox or something like that. So yeah, that's basically what you would do. And guys, negotiate with these suppliers as well. Don't just let them give you prices and then you pay for it and then you wind up wasting money because you couldn't negotiate with them to get a better price on shipping or the actual product. Guys, you gotta remember they're here for your money. Okay, so they're gonna be willing to do, or they're gonna be willing to negotiate and do the things that you want as a supplier, as a manufacturer, in order to make you happy, in order to get get your money. Since they want your money, they're going to be willing to work with you. So don't be afraid to ask about if you can get a discount for a product, or you want to just do a test order so it doesn't cost as much. You gotta really push it, guys, because this is a business aspect. Business is negotiation. So, and it is your money, so you have to, put it to work. So, yeah, that's basically it for this part. After that, you just wait for them to respond, and you just keep negotiating with them. And generally, it takes around, I'd say, 3 to 4 weeks for your product to get manufactured, depending on how many you want to order for your first unit. But once you get it in, you'll be set to go. And in the next video, I'll be talking about your guys' product launch, which is the second most important thing that you guys will be doing for selling on Amazon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the like button down below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.